Welcome again to another episode of From Our Perspective. You guys should love us or hate us because y'all have listened to us 3 times this week, but we had to. It's WrestleMania week, night two. We going to give y'all the predictions of night two. Again, I'm your boy Dion. Thank you for joining us for another episode From Our Perspective. If you listen to all 3 episodes, we love you. Just want to point that out. But go ahead, like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you again. We're going to give you guys our preview of night two, but we're not alone. We got a special guest. Again, I feel like a third wheel because these two men have a podcast. It's new, but I can already tell it's going to be great. Joe, how you doing? And tell us about this podcast you got with Q.
Man, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing wonderful. Yeah, we got a podcast going on. It is Respectfully You're Wrong. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on Pandora, Spotify, Apple. I think they're going to resurrect Kmart so they can carry it in the stores.
Mm-hmm.
Sears is going to make a comeback. You just got to stay tuned. I knew we'd
Heard it's
like
going
that
to
Kmart
Radio
shout
Shack
out.
too. Heard it's
Hey,
going to
Radio
Radio
Shack,
Shack.
man, doing big things up in there, dog. Sam Goody, that might still be around, actually, but whatever. Yeah.
Uh, but thank you again for joining us for our
Appreciate
preview
y'all
of
having me,
night
man.
two of
Okay, look, that's
WrestleMania.
okay. Look, that's enough. I saved it for a whole episode, and I want to get it off last episode. I'm trying to figure out why we got a WrestleMania card, and there's a whole U.S. Women's Championship title ain't defended on neither night. Forget respectfully, they just wrong. You wrong, and you ain't did your job. Hey, what she got a feud with a legend? What they got to do? Call Maurice back? Michelle McCool? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? Melina? She needed Trish status to get on the card. She got her first legend because that's the only reason the Intercontinental Championship is on there. What she had to fight a 4 horsemen? Okay, get Bayley out this goof ass tag team that they don't know what they want to do and let her wrestle Bayley. Cool. They could have been on the card since y'all ain't want to give Bayley a WrestleMania match last year. It don't make no sense to me. If you wanted these women to have more opportunities, more titles, more inclusion, cool. Why not book her then? Why not book her? She was a hot signing when they brought her in. Her and Stephanie, right here. They was coming in together. They both was on fire. They both was hot. Got them from overseas, doing special things. When's the last time y'all seen Julie? She had a match with Tiffany Stratton. I'm so mad I can't even say the daggone name right. Tiffany Stratton on SmackDown. Y'all couldn't let that wait until WrestleMania?
I just want to point out they got more spotlight on her manager than her at the moment.
Oh, we was gonna get there too. So, I did this match on SmackDown. There wasn't even a title match. Was it a title match at the point? I don't even remember because y'all don't even build for stuff. Y'all just threw that out there, and then you couldn't run it back at WrestleMania. Y'all got matches on ESPN and ESPN too. Y'all couldn't find the 5-10 minutes for them to get a match off. Hey, we love Drew House. He doing this one too, right? Mm-hmm. Drew House is gonna get a segment, but a person with a championship ain't gonna get a segment. All right, bet. Let me tell you something. We recorded this on Thursday. Let her not have a match on the Friday for SmackDown. Shit, you know what's even more crazier? The NXT Women's Championship is getting defended at WrestleMania World or whatever the case is. The U.S. Championship ain't even getting attention. It's on the main roster. Ain't good scene. But like Dion said, great point. The manager gets more attention. The manager was in the Elimination Chamber, still in the show. Where was the U.S. Women's Champion?
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly. They don't know. Is this woman with blue hair that said catering, that's sitting there chilling, not bothering nobody, and carrying around a title? Yeah, that's her. Y'all should probably use her.
She's pretty damn good in the ring, too.
Phenomenal. Like you said, when she came in, had all the hype in the world. Ain't seen her since. But her manager, the person that speaks for her, who can also wrestle, is getting all the attention, getting all the shine. Don't do no silly angle about how you gonna have her, one of them turn on each other. Because for who, for what? Y'all ain't build them up to make it matter. they gonna turn on each other. People ain't even gonna remember that they was together at one point. That's how often y'all don't. All right, man, go on with the show. This don't be making sense. You didn't wonder why their ticket sales ain't no good. Because y'all don't even use the people right. Your ticket price is high and y'all don't take care of y'all don't put out a good product.
Hey, them ticket prices are higher than the giraffe which is crazy. I failed to mention in the night one preview, the WrestleMania is hosted by John Cena. I feel like that was another thing to try to, bump up the ticket prices. It's not gonna work. And I did see John Cena. We know if you're a wrestling fan or if you know John Cena, he has his little cryptic Instagram. He just posts pictures. He posted a picture basically saying, "I'm retired, get somebody else to do it." They probably asked that man to do something physical, and he was like, "Bro, I'll give y'all a host. That's all y'all get out of me." So John Cena's hosting. Danhausen, like you said, he's gonna have a segment. The reason why we particularly talked about it for night two is because night two only has 6 matches. Night one has 7. Y'all could have made it a 7 match for night two. Y'all could have.
Oh, y'all got all this opportunity and time. Cut the nonsense.
And even
If she ain't got a show over SmackDown on that Friday, I'm coming here next week and I'm doing this again.
And even crazier, we know one of these matches is probably going to go less than 10 minutes just because the history of one of the guys. And just between the two competitors, it shouldn't go that long. It should just be just Godzilla versus King Kong going to kill each other. We'll talk about that here in a second, but we know that match ain't going longer than 10.
Paid all that man to do all of this, but you can't put somebody that show up every week in catering on the tag on TV. Nonsense, man.
But yes, you heard right. We are going to be previewing and giving our prediction for night 2 of WrestleMania. From my perspective, the much better night of between night 1 and night 2. But if you guys are new here, we are doing confident point prediction. I stole it from the Steven Larson / Going In Raw podcast. They review wrestling as well. Go ahead, check them guys out. But if you don't know what confident point prediction is, we predict who we think is going to win the match, and we give it a unique point. There's 6 matches on this night 2 of the card. The match you're most confident in, you give it 6. The match you're least confident in, you give it 1. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first hour of WrestleMania Night 2 will be on ESPN. It won't be on ESPN2. It will be on the prime flagship show of ESPN. And ESPN was like, we want Brock Lesnar. They got Brock Lesnar. So starting out the show, from what I was told, from what I read, it's going to be, from my perspective, probably should have been the main event of night 1 because it's the match that I'm most excited about of every match on this card by far. Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. This should be a passing of the torch moment. But Joe said it in the night 1 preview. I don't really trust creative. Brock Lesnar does what Brock Lesnar wants to do most of the time. Again, I said this match will probably not go more than 10 minutes. It's King Kong versus Godzilla. They're going to kill each other, but I'm going to go with Oba Femi. I'm not confident in it, but I'm going to be confident and give this Oba Femi with 6 because Oba Femi should win, and he should squash Brock, really. But maybe they want to protect Brock for Gunther or SummerSlam. Joe, Q did a lot of talking. I'm going to let him catch his breath. I'll let you go next.
Man, I'm kind of like the same way as you, where I feel like Oba should win. Brock should be, he's getting paid all this money, man. Take the damn L. And I feel like he's going to take the L, but I don't think he's going to take a clean L. I think it's going to be some kind of a DQ or a count out or something like that, where they don't make him look too soft, but they still are going to find a way to make Oba look dominant. He's going to do his damn thing. Oba's going to win. Like I say, I feel like it's going to be some type of screw finish, count out or something. It's not going to be a long match, and Brock is not going to be out here for fucking half an hour, doing this shit. But 6.
Oba was 6. Q. Since you came down from all that hating, how you feeling about Oba versus?
I'm not done. Real quick. This is going to be 10 minutes. You need a whole hour for the pre-show? Y'all couldn't figure out 5-10 minutes to put on the pre-show? Oh, my bad. They're not calling the pre-show. They just calling it the first hour.
Yeah,
what the nonsense? It's a daggone pre-show. I'm going Oba Femi, but I'm going with a 4 because of the conversation. Like Joe said, I don't trust creative. So Brock Lesnar, they pay him all that money. He might decide on that last minute, hey, I'm not losing to him. So figure it out. And then they got to figure it out. So I'm going Oba Femi with a 4.
Again,
Also interested to see how he gonna do his entrance because I know that ramp is gonna be long. You cannot do that entrance down that ramp for that long. I'm just saying.
hey, that's a
At some
long
point, he got to start walking regular.
You're right. But yeah, again, this should be a personal choice. Oba should be the new Brock going forward. But what gives me pause is, do they want to keep him strong for Gunter at SummerSlam?
I mean, Cena started losing on his retirement too.
You're right.
So, I mean, when you about to retire, oh, why we gotta keep you strong? You about to go out the door.
Yeah, good
It's time
point.
for you to do business.
It is. It's time. Oh, we see what happens. But again, match I'm most looking forward to. After this match, I'm not gonna be zoned out, but I'm gonna be like, damn, especially if it's a good match. But next up in the first hour on ESPN, it's a ladder match. It's hard. It's hard for ladder matches to be bad when you have good competitors, especially the ones we got in here. We got Ray Phoenix, Rusev, Rey Mysterio. That injury magically healed up when Gunther got him a match. I'm just saying, magically healed up. JD McDonough, Penta, who is the champion, and Javon Evans, who is seeking to be the youngest Intercontinental champion of all time, surpassing Jeff Hardy. I'm excited because it's a ladder match. Ladder matches are usually fun. It's rare that a ladder match isn't at least fun, especially when you have elite talent in the ring like this. Q, how you feeling about this ladder match and who you think is going to come away the victor?
Okay. Part of me wants to pick Rey Mysterio because it's probably gonna be his last title. And he's coming down to the end, so give him one more title run, even if it's just, you know what I'm saying, the Intercontinental Championship. Part of me wants to go with Penta because he's the current champion. Penta's already over and he's killing it. But I'm gonna go with Javon Evans, the young OG. I'm going with the young OG, but I'm gonna give it a 1 because I'm not confident whatsoever in this match. So I'm gonna go with Javon Evans. I'm gonna give him a 1 because that would be a good look. But I'm not sure. I'm not confident. Part of the reason is because they build towards this Kofi situation. What if Kofi interferes and messes it up for him, or what if Kofi interferes and helps him win? And then Javon Evans is doing the eye show speed, like I ain't need for that to happen, but I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go get the cycle.
Joe, how we feeling?
This is the match that I'm looking forward to, probably second most, behind Oba and Brock, because these, like you said, in a ladder match, these guys in it, Javon, Penta, Ray, Dragon Lee, Rusev kind of looks like the odd man out in this whole situation, but I'm sure he's still going, he's going to do his thing in there too. He always does. I would love for Javon to win. God, I would love. I'm going with Penta.
Yeah.
I got a 3 on that one. I just feel like, like you said, man, Javon's got some stuff going on with Kofi, and I feel like that's gonna play into this one.
Well, I'm gonna ride with Q here. I got Javon Evans too. I think he's just give him something to break history, be the youngest Intercontinental champion in history. Because I don't know if they're gonna give him the youngest world heavyweight champion of all time. I think that record is what 24. Javon Evans is 21, if not about to be 22. So he's got some time. I don't know if they're gonna give him that. So I think giving him this would be a decent consolation prize and see how it does well. If he does well with it, maybe they will give him the youngest in the Continental because that's his goal. But who knows if creative is going to give him that achievement because that's a lot for a young man.
I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna give it to him. But like you said, this is a consolation prize. I respect it. Hold on, real
Next,
quick. I forgot this is on the first on the. It's gonna be on ESPN. Shouldn't this be on the main show though?
I mean, technically, it's all the main show.
Come on,
Technically,
man. We gotta stop. Yeah, we both know it's we gotta stop. We both know it's stop. The main show don't start until I gotta log in on my TV to go in this app. You know what
Right.
I'm
So
saying?
you got to pay that money for that subscription.
I pay money for this. I was going to say prescription, subscription. I pay money for this. That's when the main show started to me. Y'all can call it what you want. I'm gonna call it what it is.
okay. I like that. Yes, it probably should be, and you probably could have put Julia on the first hour.
You ain't even got the SmackDown men's tag team champions on her too, but they are wrestling Friday night. So
They don't know what they want to do with that damn tag team as well. What the hell is the Street Profits? Are they okay? Do they need to get taken off that milk carton? Where are they at?
doing NXT live events, even though they ain't in the NXT.
Moving on, the United States title, the men's United States title will be defended at WrestleMania. Unfortunately, the women won't be. I don't know why. Q doesn't know why. Joe don't know why. And I'm sure Triple H probably doesn't even know why they're not defending the women's United States champion. But the men's will be, and it'll be against Sami Zayn and Trick Williams. Before we talk about this one, how y'all feel about them taking this title off of Carmelo Hayes at the 1 yard line to give it to Sami Zayn, and now Carmelo Hayes is not on the show?
Go ahead, Joe.
Dude, we've talked about this how many times now? The Carmelo curse, man. It's that name. There's something going, something about that name, though. It's just I feel like you destined to be right there on the cusp, and then poof, gets taken out right from under you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same thing with Carmelo in the NBA. He should have won that rookie of the year.
But that LeBron had that shit. They had that trophy at his crib when he got drafted. They didn't. They weren't taking it.
Yeah, they FedExed it already to him.
You're right. But Melo won Rookie of the Month every month. I'm just saying. But my bad. Go ahead, Joe.
Man, I'm going with Trick. Because I'm sorry, man. I just want them to get that title off of Sammy. I'm not happy that he won it so abruptly. And yeah, I got that with about a 3.
All right, I'm gonna make this a prop bet. Do we get a heel Sami Zayn by the end of this match?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna just go no to be different. But how you feeling, Joe? We getting a heel Sami
I'm
Zayn?
happy. I'm going no because I just can't picture heel Sami Zayn.
You
Maybe
don't remember
Like,
conspiracy theories? Sami Zayn, bloodline Sami Zayn.
yeah, but I still didn't see him as a heel then. I felt like they were trying to, but it just wasn't. Yeah, they tried.
All right.
But he's Sammy.
I got Trick Williams before. I am looking forward to this match because I'm looking forward to Trick Williams. I wonder if Little Yachty might get involved. I'm not sure. I've been reading that they're trying to do a double turn Sammy Hill, turn Trick Williams face. You can't. I don't think Trick Williams can 100% be a face. I think at most he's a tweener. His character is an arrogant person. Arrogant people can't be full on baby faces. I'm sorry. It works better when they have a little heel tendencies, especially a Trick Williams. It will work better if he has some heel tendency. He don't have to be full on heel, but be a tweener at least. But I hope he wins. I got Trick with 4. The double turn, I'm not sure. Part of me feels like they're going to turn Sammy Hill because he has been getting some boos, mostly because of what Joe said. He basically just stole Carmelo Hayes' moment at the 1 yard line. So I feel like the fans are a little bit against that. But I like to see Trick with it. I'm going to go Trick with 4. Q, how you feeling?
Cool. First thing, Melo should be in this match, but I do understand the thought of Melo and Trick because of what they had at NXT. That can't be just something that's rushed. That's got to be special. That's got to be drawn out because we already know them two got history, and we know that they could put on the show. So I understand why they did it, So that being said, Trick and Sammy they already had it. You didn't need to put a title on them.
No, I thought it was just gonna be 1-on-1, no title.
It should have been 1-on-1, maybe with a stipulation or whatever the case may be, but it should have been Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn 1-on-1 just for the win. And then Carmelo, then you could have had another match because you only got 4 on Sunday on the main show. I'm gonna call it what it is. You could have had Melo versus not Io Sky. Io Sky also is not on the show neither, but Dragunov. You could have had that finally capulate or whatever the case may be. That being said, my fault. Hey man, whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. I'm going Trick with a 6.
Trick with a 6. All right, next match up next on the graphic is Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. Has Rhea Ripley lost her aura that she had? Because I don't. She was it. She was. We ready for Bianca versus Rhea Ripley. That's night 2 main event status. Bianca, we ain't seen her in over a year. For some reason, Rhea, I don't know. I'm watching this build. I don't know. I don't know what it is with Rhea. I just don't feel it from her no more. Jade Cargill, she's been iffy. She don't show up as much. Not her fault. Not because she's a part timer. Because they probably don't know what they want to do with her. This match should be much bigger and feel bigger than what it is. It is 2 powerhouse women that should be. This match has not been built properly, and I feel it. Rhea Ripley doesn't seem like a star as she used to be. Jade Cargill should be a bigger star than she is. It's just it don't feel right. But it's a match we got. I just got Jade Cargill with 1. I've seen some stuff that people don't think Jade Cargill is gonna be in WWE much longer. She's gonna start, maybe getting the movies and other stuff. Give it to Rhea Ripley, let her start getting ready for Bianca whenever she comes back. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Jay with 1. This match should be much bigger. I should be much more excited about this match than I am. But here we are. It's an okay match. But I got Jay with 1. Q.
Out of all the matches that's on either night, this is the most confused I am because, like you said, I don't know if it's Rhea lost her aura or this feud made her lose her aura because them two have no history, they have no background. It feels like it's forced together to sell tickets because you need the bigger star to go against Jade Cargill. Like Julia needs a Hall of Famer to defend her title on WrestleMania. So it don't feel special. I don't want to put it on Rhea yet. So I'm gonna put it on the build because, like we have talked about, the build to WrestleMania so far has been lackluster, and I'm gonna include this is probably the main keynote of that. So that being said, I already used my 1, so I'm gonna go with 2. I'm going to go with Jade for chickens. Same reason that I picked Stephanie Valkyrie. The title run seems lackluster. You give them somebody with a name with a victory over it. It might sink it.
Right.
Keyword might.
Right. Joe, how we feeling? What's your thoughts on this match that should be bigger than what it is?
So I was just reading this thing earlier where Rhea Ripley was talking, kind of like I guess she's dealing with some outside issues, in her own personal life. And she had said she's been battling eating disorder and just so I feel like the aura, yes, she has lost it, but I kind of wonder if it's more to do with because she's so focused on trying to get her outside life together, she doesn't have the time to invest, as much as she used to be in the business and in getting that character across. You know what I'm saying? Like she always did, being such a dominant force. This one doesn't feel like it has a whole lot of build to it, other than yeah, like you said, Jade needs somebody with a big name to go over, and I'm going with Jade to win. I think Rhea is going to take some time off to get herself together and get right. Have I used 4 yet?
You have not.
Okay, I'm going with 4.
All right. Four with four for Jay. We'll go Jay with the clean sweep. Next up, it is going to be Dom Mysterio, the Triple A champion, against not just regular Finn Balor, but the Demon Finn Balor. He's making his first appearance since he lost the Edge at WrestleMania a couple of years ago in Hell in a Cell. Before that, the last time the Demon made an appearance, it was against Roman Reigns, where he tripped on he fell off the top turnbuckle. That nonsense that happened a while back. But the Demon's back. The Demon doesn't have the aura that it used to, but we'll say I'm excited for the entrance. After the entrance, it's just regular old Finn and some face paint. Excited for the entrance. It's odd because it's the Demon, but the Demon ain't got no aura. It ain't got no legacy like it used to. It lost the Edge. It lost to Roman Reigns. I feel like they want to build up Dom, but part of me feels like maybe they're trying to go. Maybe they want to give the Demon back his aura, and it starts here. So I'm gonna go with Finn, the Demon, with 3, and then Dom will probably get his win back against regular Finn at Backlash or something. So I got the Demon with 3, but I'm excited for the Demon's entrance. Then we're gonna see regular Finn with face paint. Q.
Can I be honest? I'm kind of mad that they let us know that it was gonna be the Demon. I would have rather it had been a surprise.
Trying to sell them tickets, dog, man. You know them ticket
Mm-hmm.
sales is low.
I know, but I
Mm-hmm.
would have rather it been a surprise. Like, let me turn on the ESPN app because it's the main show because I got to log into the app and be surprised that I see, the Demon pop up. But you already hinted to it. It kind of makes me want to go with Finn Balor because we already labeling this the Demon return. You can't let him lose with the Demon returning.
It'd be 0-3 in his last 3. You can't let that happen for
You
real.
can't let that because then it don't mean nothing. So he went Demon again, his butt tapped again. You feel me? Like I don't to count the pin again, to look up at the ceiling again. So that being said, I also don't want to lose to Dion. So I'm going with Dominik with a 3.
Okay.
Hey Joe, it's all about strategy here.
You swerved me
what I
on
mean?
that one. You swerved me on that one.
I,
Joe, how you feeling
yeah,
about the Demon and Dom?
man, the Demon used to carry that oomph. When you heard that, you're like, "Oh, the Demon, the Demon." Now, just like what you said, man, I can't wait to see that intro, and then after that, it's just been in some face paint.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also I am very disappointed that they announced it so early that he was going to be the Demon. Like you said, that should have been a surprise. That should have been a surprise, but
Yeah.
whatever. They can't have him lose. Not like this. They just can't do it. So I'm going with Finn. Have I used 2 yet?
You have not.
I'm going 2 then.
And now you have one left for the main
That's
event. Roman
good.
versus CM Punk. Roman will be main eventing his gazillion WrestleMania. This will be CM Punk's second main event of WrestleMania, but his first night to WrestleMania, which people are starting to feel like that's a difference between night 1 and night 2. But he has a night 2 WrestleMania now. Been a lot of talking in this build up, a lot of hate back and forth. I think both of these guys got Captain Hater beat because Roman been hating on CM Punk. CM Punk been hating on Roman. CM Punk attacked Roman's dad. The Usos got involved. Roman was saying he hates CM Punk, vice versa. They jealous of each other. A lot of talking, a little bit of fighting, but they're gonna fight in night 2 of WrestleMania. Joe, I will let you go first. How you feel about this build, and give me your winner with your one remaining confident point.
I love the build to this one. I really feel like they let them go out there and just they sold, the match without having to get too physical or anything like that. There was some physicality, but it wasn't horribly crazy. They did what they were supposed to do. They cut the promos, did the interviews so well that they really sold this one. I'm going with Roman. But like I said, I only got on one because I just don't know.
Q, what's your thoughts?
My thought is I should have planned this better because all I got is left is 5.
Yep.
I ain't confident whatsoever in either one of them. Should have played this a lot better. That being said, my thoughts on this is, like Joe said, this is probably out of all the matches, this is the best build. But it makes sense. Roman has mastered his craft. They forced Roman down our throat for years, but he finally mastered his craft. Then CM Punk, we know what it is with him. But that you give him a mic, he gonna take care of business. That's one. He take care of business in the ring as well. CM Punk, but you give him a mic, oh yeah, ticket sold. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be real. It's ticket sold. But I do want to touch on something real quick. Dion, you said it's a difference between Saturday night main event and Sunday night main event. There's clearly a difference.
Yeah, they started realizing now.
Yeah, it's clearly a difference. You main event on Saturday is like you the second match on Sunday. Not even
Bro, so true. Oh,
not
so
even
true.
the first match. Not even the first match. It's like you the second match. But just respectful. That being said, Jan, I got a fact. So what is gonna make me not lose to Dion as much? Damn. So thought this through. I'm gonna go CM Punk with a 5.
Okay.
Why? I don't know. Hey Joe, I lost this week. It's cool. I lost this PLE, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you never know.
Hey, you get back on the next one, right?
I got him. Hey, backlash. I'm back on top. You feel me?
There you go.
Hey, you never know. I got a Roman with 4. I don't. It's tough because Roman probably won't be around after this. Probably not. But where does CM Punk go after this? I don't know. Seth Rollins is probably going to be busy with Braun Breaker. Gunther, he ain't going after no title anytime soon. So I don't know who go. Do you want to feed CM Punk to Oba Femi this early? I mean, I wouldn't hate it, but I don't think creative would do that. So I don't know what to do with CM Punk afterwards. Roman, I don't know if he's going to be after. I'm just being different. Roman with 4. He's main evented a quadrillion main events. He's been here before. He does help put butts in seats. He didn't do much this time around, but he puts butts in seats. I don't know. I don't have much to say. Joe, I know you said you like the build. After the first 2 back and forth on the mics, I was cool. They didn't have to do too much, but they just kept going back and forth on the mic. There's only so much you can say to your opponent. Then I'm like, all right, can y'all just fight? I guess that's why I enjoyed the Oba Brock build, because they hit us with something different. They didn't do much. It was all action. Liv and Stephanie Valkyrie, it was on site. I like that build. After a couple of times on the mic, I'm cool. I don't need to see much more. What more can you say? You already hate each other. Just fight now. Give me the brawl. So that's how I felt about the build. But it's still gonna be the main event tonight too. I'm looking forward to it. And that is our predictions for WrestleMania Night 2. Q, you wanna hate on the women's United States title not being on the show still anymore?
Okay, y'all two tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not gonna hate no more, but y'all two tell me if I'm wrong.
They've been talking about wanting to showcase the women a lot more, and you have a champion, and she's not even featured on the show. That doesn't really go along with your idea of we want to create more women's titles to highlight the women more.
Dion, am I wrong?
You're not wrong. Hey, you right. And they've done it. It was bad with the IC title. They wasn't showcasing the IC title until it got in the hands of Becky Lynch and then AJ Lee. When it was in the hands of Lyra, it was like, okay, whatever. As soon as it got in the hand of Becky, they started showcasing more. I don't know who they gotta give that United States title to.
Charlotte. I already know who it is. It's gonna be Charlotte. Charlotte's gonna be the one. I know. I was hating on Charlotte last spot because I said she had to have a title, but I'm being for real this time. Like, yo, It's got to be Charlotte because that's the only way they're going to care. Because even if they put it on Bayley, they already show they don't care about Bayley like they should.
Damn. Well, that'll do it for this episode of From Our Perspective. I hope you guys enjoy WrestleMania week and WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. I will be joining it with some adult beverages. I am looking forward to it. I can't wait, especially Night 2. I wish Night 2 was on Saturday so I can get super liquored up. I can't get super liquored up on Sunday because I have responsibilities on Monday, but it is what it is. But go ahead, like, subscribe, leave a comment of which match you're most excited for, and tell me why it is Oba versus Brock because that's the best match on the card from my perspective. Maybe it's different for you. For me, it's Oba Brock. But thank you again to Joe for joining us. You have anything to say before we let you go?
Thank y'all for having me again, man. I appreciate it, y'all.
No problem. Anytime. Will you be coming on to join us for the review of WrestleMania?
Y'all want me to? Just let me know when. I'll be there.
We will talk about that. Q, go ahead and take us home.
Man, you got to know about it. You know what? I'm going to do something different. Dion, 3 of 3 this week. We did our thing.
Yep.
3 of 3 for me today. I did my thing.
Ooh, I know you're tired.
Shout out to me. You know what I'm saying? But real rap, shout out to everybody in the Mixed Rap family that takes their times, that does these podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Quag, Churs, Will. I got to count them on the fingers because if I don't do the fingers, I'm going to forget somebody. Churs, Quag, Will, Joe, of course, Dion, you already know the vibes. Shout out to Red, shout out to Teddy, shout out to my big sis, shout out to Shabana, shout out to Ashley, shout out to Distant Combos with KNS, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody from the Mixed Vibes Podcast. Appreciate all of y'all. We also appreciate all of y'all for listening. So yeah, you already know the best. Boy, Mr. Hey, 3 for 3. I'll let you boy.